Welcome to Frontliner YouTube channel, and if you're watching for the first time, please kindly take a second of your time and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Then don't forget to turn on notification bell for more updates daily. Now, my fellow Kenyans, things are now getting complicated behind the investigation of the death of the late city lawyer Mbobu Kyalo, who was murdered at Magadi Road in Karen on his way home, where up to now more than 8 suspects have been arrested, including a famous politician in the Republic of Kenya, where earlier today KANU Secretary General Wainaina was arrested by DCI with 50 million cash in his home. It's among 3 held over the lawyer Kyalo Mbobu murder. He was Mbobu's neighbor and had lunch together that day that a city lawyer Mbobu Kyalo was being murdered. And before we proceed this analysis, allow me to play for you a video courtesy of NTV analyzing what is happening behind the investigation of the late city lawyer Mbobu Kyalo, who was murdered by gunmen riders on a motorcycle at Magadi Road in Karen on his way home. And before you watch the video, kindly take a second of your time, please, and like our videos. When you like the video, you automatically shows your support on what I'm doing on this platform. Thank you so much for that subscription and also the like. You can watch the video.
Let's go back to the probe on the murder of lawyer Kyalo Mbobu. And tonight, former Nairobi County Chief of Staff George Wainaina is among 7 suspects arrested in connection with the brutal murder of city lawyer Kyalo Mbobu. The suspects are being held in different police stations across Nairobi as detectives widen the net to nab more individuals believed to have played a role in Mbobu's killing. Lennox Sengre with that report.
Following the dramatic assassination of lawyer Kyalo Mbobu, police have been analyzing closed-circuit CCTV footage to reconstruct the slain advocate's final movements. Based on the footage, detectives have confirmed the arrest of former Nairobi County Chief of Staff George Wainaina, who is among those believed to have met Kyalo Mbobu at Sagreto Hotel on Tuesday, just hours before his killing.
On the issues that I know where you want to go, on the issues of homicide, we have not been informed that that is what our client is being charged, or that's the investigations against him.
The former chief of staff under ex-governor Evans Kidero was arrested at 2 a.m. in Karen, alongside 3 other suspects now treated as persons of interest in Mbobu's murder.
It's not only him. There are many people that are part of that investigation.
Also in police custody is a man identified as Eric Mwia, a longtime friend of the deceased and a neighbor to both Wainaina and Mbobu in Karen. Mwia was booked at Upper Hill Police Station at 2 a.m. Friday after hours of grilling by homicide detectives at Nairobi's area headquarters. Detectives are also holding a 3rd suspect, Paul Mbogo, at Kilimani Police Station in connection with the killing. Wainaina is being held at Kileleshwa Police Station, while Mwia remains locked up at Upper Hill's Capitol Hill Police Station. Wainaina was arrested at his Karen home, where 50 million in cash was confiscated by the police.
Also, there's the specific issue of money being found with my client at his residence. So far, I've not had any laws that prohibit anyone from carrying monies as long as they're legitimate monies. So there's no law in this country that prohibits anyone from having any amounts of money as long as it's a legitimate money. And once they're done with it, I'm sure the rightful owner of that money will be released to its rightful owner.
In an off-camera conversation with KTN, Wainaina recounted.
So that is what is happening right now. And I told you on this particular case that many people are going to be arrested. But I don't know why. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's cousin, Kungu Muigai, have not yet been arrested. Mbona yeye hajashikwa? There is something that is not adding up behind the death of the late city lawyer. Because on this other side, many medias are busy telling the people of Kenyans that city lawyer Mbobu Kyalo was having too many debts outside here that have led to his death. How? Kwani ukiwa na deni ndio unauliwa? Wapi? Saizi ukiwa na deni ya mtu ndio sasa anaenda kukuua. Anakulia nini? Ata benefit. Okay, amekuua. How will she or he benefit from killing you? There is something that we are not being told, and this DCI and NIS officers should also arrest and investigate Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's cousin Kungu Muigai, because city lawyer Mbobu Kyalo was his lawyer. Yes, city lawyer Mbobu Kyalo was his lawyer amid the case of land, mambo ya land na local bank KCB. Walikuanga na shida ingine hapo between Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's cousin and a local bank that started in 19 sijui what up to now. Mbona wajamwendea? Why is it that DCI have not yet go for him so that he can answer some of the question 3 and 2, because he is the person that is busy exposing how things are happening at judiciary, yet the DCI does not want to go for him so that he can give further investigation and information behind the death of the late city lawyer Mbobu Kyalo, who was murdered at Magadi Road here in Nairobi in Karen on his way home. And I told you that there is something that is not adding up. Imagine after those videos of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's cousin Kungu Muigai spread on the social media platform and also on the ground, bado hajashikwa. Up to now, bado hajashikwa. Why? Size more than 10 people have been arrested. But the cousin of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, bado hajashikwa. And he is busy having press briefing each and every day. Yet, the day that he was having a press briefing in the morning concerning the case of the late city lawyer Mbobu Kyalo, that is the day that city lawyer Mbobu Kyalo was murdered here in Nairobi at Magadi Road. After his press in the morning, this lawyer was being killed in the evening. Aliuliwa saa moja huko Karen. And this is the second time this year that a public figure is being killed illegally. 3 months ago, it was Kasipul Member of Parliament Sir Charles Omondo Were, who was also eliminated the same way this lawyer was also eliminated here in Nairobi. Kwa jam. Ama nimedanganya, ladies and gentlemen. It is true. This year, many people have been killed illegally because of political differences and because of court differences. For Kasipul Member of Parliament was all about political differences in the Republic of Kenya, but for for city lawyer Mbobu Kyalo was all about court differences across the country here in Kenya. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for taking your time to listen to our well-researched analysis on Frontliner TV. And may God bless you. Keep it locked at Frontliner. Continue subscribing to our YouTube channel, liking our videos, commenting on our videos, and also sharing them into different platforms so that it can reach to many people as much as possible. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. See you in the next video.